Hello! Check out the lights here. I just got some Bluetooth lights, so I thought I'd add some color here. Welcome to the Zappy Code March 2021 Money Report. Basically going over the numbers of my business and talk about how things are going. This month was a really good month. You might look at it and say $50 loss, but if you've watched my recent videos, you know that I'm trying to spend more on Zappy Code and getting things moving. And so the fact that I outpaced revenue, especially when it was over $1,000, like this has only ever happened one time. In fact, you can tell because you can see that my website, I haven't equipped it to add the little comma at the thousands mark because it's been uncommon enough that I didn't really notice this bug. So yeah, this is to me a good month as far as I'm quote unquote going for it. As far as expenses go, like really the big number here is the $800 that I spent on freelancers. A lot of this was coding and getting Zappy Code step by step bigger. I mean, the big thing that was released was the chit chat here. So users can now come and discuss problems that they're having or cool things that they made. In fact, this is my favorite thing here, the Proud Wall, where you can share if you've created something and you want to share it with everybody, you can. So I'm happy to get that up. And I do not want to install that right now. No thanks. Okay, so sort of top level, if we go back, my big thing that I'm always trying to optimize for is the monthly recurring revenue. To me, this is my North Star. This tells me if I'm doing things right because it means I'm getting new customers and I'm retaining the ones that I have. So that means I should be doing something good for them. And it's not really growing like I hope. So I would be totally in the dumps right now, except for the fact that April, which I know I'm talking about March, but currently in April as I'm filming this, some big things are starting to take off, and I'm hopefully going to be coming back here in April, and you're going to see a very sharp tick up in this graph. And so I think really, like, for example, you see this October, November, we're talking like this kind of move I'm hoping to see here when I come back reporting to you in the next one. So yeah, essentially I'll talk more about that next month, but the app is finally starting to pan out and take off. A big part of that is due to some ads for the app, but really starting to see some growth there. So nothing too much more beyond that for this month. Sort of a housekeeping thing. I want to update this page. I sort of had this whole philosophy on how I was going to I had built up this $14,000 fund and I was going to be spending it over this time and then slowly bringing it back. I'm not doing this anymore. I still have this, largely, I think it's down to like $10,000, but I'm still not taking home any money from Zappy Code. I'm still putting everything back in and I still got to find a way to spend that in. I just think there's some other things that I'd like to share here on this money page. So hopefully I'll be able to update this soon. But that's what we got for the month.